What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This episode is gonna be a freaking badass episode, so no more talking, let's just get into it. Okay, so Wyatt behind the camera and we got the whole clutch system bled, and I just wanted to put it in gear to make sure that stuff was working, so check it out. Boom! How sick is that? That's awesome. Okay, let's try reverse. Bam! So it's a helical sure grip unit, so they don't operate just like a posi where they're just both continuously, but once power is put in, then they will both start spinning. But yeah, that's cool. Cool. All right, so Wyatt has left, and actually him and his girlfriend Casey have just moved to Tennessee, and they have just recently driven across the country, I think like 2,000 miles. They're from Southern California, but yeah, so they just moved all the way across to Tennessee. Super jealous. And but off camera, I didn't even think about it because I just was so excited, but put some stuff together and got the car on the ground. So check this out. Oh, I also put a seat in there, so just 2 bolts just to hold the thing in. But yeah, so the car is sitting on the ground. Super freaking cool, dude. The ride height on this thing is absolutely amazing. It's really, really cool. Check that out. So freaking cool. Dude, this QA1 suspension is so freaking badass. I'll do a whole video on that once the car is kind of like dialed in, essentially. But yeah, we got everything. We got everything else as far as the suspension goes hooked up and freaking tight. So sway bar is on. All the other suspension components are on, and they are tight. But after I drive it around, I think I might. Not think I might, but I'm going to just tighten up everything else, because you probably should do that, along with like lug nuts and stuff like that. But so we not solved, but we're just dealing with the steering column issue right now. So I don't know if you can see, but the steering column is kind of coming at an angle, so the steering wheel looks like it's just facing that way, right? It's kind of pointed a little bit towards the driver's seat, and so for whatever reason the box is sitting a little close to the engine, and it's just mounted like that. There's really nothing I can do to try to fix that. But so what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna order Borgeson sells like a double U-joint coupler for maybe like issues like this or something. So I'll order that from Summit Racing. But other than that, everything is in. We just got the steering wheel put on, just kind of haphazardly, you know, like it's super loose still, like just this little nut's holding it on there. I don't think this steering wheel like little mounting surface is technically like correct for the idea of the steering column, but I think it'll work just for testing around purposes. But this like little plastic little horn button thingamajigger is kind of in the way, keeping the steering wheel from being pulled down all the way. But again, just for putting around the neighborhood type purposes, I think it should be okay. Seatbelts. There are none in the car. I think I'll put the factory ones back in, but I'm gonna need to do, if I think the car is as powerful as I think it should be, I think harnesses will be what I really should have in this thing. So I don't know, maybe I have like a bar put in, so I can have a 4-point harness put in, stuff like that, and then get my other seat. So I got the other seat sitting over there. I'll put that in, but I want to clean up all this wiring and put it away, but just for right now, just because I'm way too excited. I just want to see if this thing will run and drive. My father-in-law came to borrow the truck that he let me borrow because obviously my FRS is gone. Oh, the insurance company called me back on that. The car is totaled. There was like $13.8 thousand in damage on that thing. So cool news is that I'm actually getting more money back from the FRS than I originally paid for it in 2016, because the used car market right now is absolutely insane. I don't get it, but so anyway, I think I'll move his car, and I don't know, man. I'm pretty excited. Let's see if this will move out of the garage under its own power for the first time in over a year. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Setting the hood down on the car for the first time in a long time. Pretty stoked, man. Yep, just let go. Sweet. Oh, I forgot how good this looks. You guys got to see this. Dudes, check that out. Oh, man. Oh, that is freaking cool. Look at all the dust on the freaking hood. It looks proper. Look how much clearance there is. I don't know if you can see that, but look how much clearance there is between like the top of the intake and the scoop here. Yeah, that is there is room for days there. That's pretty freaking rad. But hey, let's put the hood pins back on. Yeah, this is a pretty big moment here. Now I am gonna have to obviously take the hood off just to clean up all the wires, but I don't care for right now. I just want to drive this thing because it's so freaking cool. Also, tech tip: with hood pins, make sure that the cable is sitting above the pin off of the paint, so that way it don't scratch nothing. Clearly, I care about scratching the paint, but you know, just for your knowledge. All right, it looks like we're set. I kind of just checked over everything before I hop in this thing. My heart is pounding like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yeah, I got like so much adrenaline flowing. Okay, let's do this. All right. Let's go for a rip. Sorry if the camera seems like it's a little cockeyed. I just have like a very basic attachment for the windshield thing. But anyway, yeah, let's pretend to put on a seatbelt just in case there is Johnny Law driving around and he don't see that I don't have a seatbelt on. So, all right, let me just check my little screen here. Okay. Get her fired up, man. Okay. Check monitors real quick. Okay, everything looks good. I'll set the whole thing there. All right, I'm just gonna let it warm up for a minute and then we'll take off here. So just 1 second. All right, we are up to temperature. I'm so excited, man. Let's do this. We are in gear. We're moving. Oh, you know what? Let me test brakes first. Okay, very responsive. Very responsive. them again real quick at the bottom. Yep. I think the brakes are pretty good to go. So good. So far, so good. Things that's got to get tuned out of it. But other than that, vitals are looking good. Coming down the street, let's do a little turn around the cul-de-sac here. Oh man, dude, the suspension on this feels amazing, and I haven't even done anything crazy yet. I'm just putting around. Good to see a little action in a second. Oh, dude. Okay, she's got some oomph. I can tell this thing is just nasty, man. Super cool. So guys, oh my gosh, dude, this just ain't this. Can't even talk. I'm so excited. This just has the greatest exhaust note ever. Brakes are freaking fantastic. We are chilling right around 205 degrees, which is perfect. Let's turn around here. I don't want to go too crazy, like I said. The suspension still needs to be tightened down the rest of the way, but. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing is awesome. Got like tools sliding around and stuff. Perma-smile. This thing is awesome! Oh, dude. I really just want to go full throttle, but I can't. I'm just trying to take it easy. I know that the rear end's got to get broken, clutch has got to get broken. It's so fun, dude. Maybe tomorrow I'll take it for a rip. A little bit better one. Or I meant just like going through the gears or something. Oh, oh my gosh, this is so cool. yeah, it definitely needs an alignment. Definitely needs a tune for sure.
Sounds so good.
Yeah, this thing is amazing.
Aren't you happy with it?
Stoked out of my freaking mind. Oh man,
I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It sounds fantastic.
I really wanna take it for like a good rip, but
yeah,
everything still needs to get broken in.
yeah.
I need an alignment done because it's very like stuck in like certain areas because it's just the tires are probably not facing the same direction.
It looks good. It sounds good.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's night and day difference from how it used to be, for sure.
Money into noise.
Yeah. Now more than ever. Yeah. So I'll see you guys. I have the coolest neighbors. All my neighbors or most of my neighbors are older, and they've just been asking when this thing is gonna be done. Like, is it gonna be loud? And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be loud. And they're like, cool. So cool, man. I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I've been waiting a long time for this. This is so freaking badass, man. And I really just, I just really want to rip it. But I gotta be smart. Yeah, little steering wheel lock nut is a little loose. This thing drives so well. It's unreal. There's a lot of things I still need to work out. I think the power steering fluid might need to be, like, I think it's got like an air pocket in there because I can hear it's kind of loud. But other than that, this thing has the greatest exhaust note I've ever heard. Oh my God. But yeah, I want to get all the wires put away and really get this thing dialed and get the carpet back in and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just take it for like a short little burst or something like that, so you can see it. My gosh, okay. All right. Relax. Okay. I'm gonna go back up the street and I'm gonna park it in the garage because, like I said, I want to just get some things right on it first and tighten up the suspension before I go too crazy, because I know myself and I'm trying to show myself a lot of self-control and I'm just not throwing it. All right, let me just go park this thing and then maybe tomorrow, because I got to get going to a little house party or whatever, just to hang out with some friends, and then maybe tomorrow I'll take this thing out for a real rip. It's so cool, dude. I can't believe it's actually back on the road. After a year and some change, It's back, man. It's freaking back. It's so cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's back. It is on the freaking road. I haven't seen it out of the garage in literally over a year. This is a really cool moment right now. Just look at the stance on this thing. Oh, it's so cool. The ride height is freaking perfect. So like before, the front end was sitting a lot lower, and I think it was sitting lower because, well, the suspension was just clapped out. Now that it has actual suspension, it's sitting quite proper, and I can adjust like the height with the torsion bar just a little bit. But yeah, dude, just look at this thing. It's so freaking cool, dude. Oh my gosh. I am so freaking happy, man. That is badass. It's so freaking rad. Oh, it's so cool. So, during the assembly process of the exhaust, we kind of had to mount this side a little bit lower just because the little mounting bracket for this pipe is directly below like my fuel tank vent lines, so we had to mount it a little bit lower. But I want to get that fixed, which isn't a huge deal, but yeah, man. This thing is just so badass, man. Yeah. I'll get all that cleaned up. But yeah, I definitely want to get all the wires squared away. I want to get everything else just wrapped up and tucked away. I want to really get the trans tunnel taken care of and the shifter boot. Maybe like paint this area just so it's not starting to rust, kind of like how it is. It's just little surface stuff. But yeah, no, I am very stoked of how this turned out. So freaking cool, man. I owe a lot of thanks to all my friends that came over and helped out and stuff. Huge thank you to the sponsors that sent me all the parts. Holly, QA1, Borgeson, I Did It Steering, Painless, freaking, and a huge help out from Willwood, huge help out from American Powertrain. I couldn't be happier with how the car is right now. And it hasn't even been tuned yet. It hasn't been squared away. Just this rough draft thing that drives around is... I'm in love all over again. It's so cool. But I can't even talk, dude. I'm so freaking happy. Can't even talk. I'm really curious as to see how well these street tires grip. I have my big doubts that they'll be able to withstand the torque from this thing. Just from driving it around the neighborhood right now, it feels like a freaking torque monster, dude. Like this thing is just unreal. All right. Yeah, I gotta go to my friend's house, but let's just jump forward to tomorrow, and we'll go for like a little rip. Get out to the street here. Oh my gosh! Dude, this thing is insane! thing is so cool. Still gotta get used to the clutch. Yeah, definitely needs a tune. I just got crap flying everywhere. Yeah, I got like tools and everything flying around here. That's cool. Oh, this thing sounds ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this thing is unreal, dude. I need to get everything in the interior thrown back together. I need to get my other seat in here. I need to get seat belts. All right, that's it. See ya. Well, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me on this badass HEMI swap process. It has been, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of highs, a lot of lows, a lot of frustration, but hey, you know, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Again, I just want to thank every single one of you for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. Also, I just want to I just want to say a huge shout out to all of the companies that made this swap process. Holley, they basically provided like 85% of the swap components on this car. QA1 for providing the suspension up front. Borgson for providing the steering box. I did steering for providing the steering column. That thing is super nice. Painless Performance, they provided the entire wiring harness for the rest of the car, and everything works amazingly. Willwood disc brakes, they helped me out with a better disc brake option that I had on the car, and American Powertrain for helping me get the right clutch and flywheel setup for this HEMI, because man, it's got a lot of power, a lot of torque, and that thing shifts really, really nicely. So again, I just want to say thank you guys for watching along. The next few videos you'll see after this, I'm sure you'll just be kind of buttoning this thing up and just getting it right. And then just stand by for more videos, because this is just the tip of the iceberg to what's to come. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool places I wanna go, and you're all gonna be right there with me. So again, thanks for watching. I love you guys. And if you feel I've earned your subscription, please subscribe, share it with a friend, leave me a comment, do whatever you wanna do, man. And dudes, we'll see you next time.